just a little intro before this video starts. So I will be showing you, I'm up at my son's, I will be showing you some things from his home, but stay tuned because we will be doing some garden type things later on in this video. All right, guys, stay tuned. Well, good morning, YouTube friends and family. I thought I'd bring you a little bit different kind of portion of video. I'm actually up at my son's new home. I want to be very respectful and not overshare. And as he likes to say, I'm in the world's smallest bathroom, but you know, he's a big bathroom upstairs. His home is absolutely lovely. And what makes me so happy is he's worked so very hard for this. And I apologize for the weird angle and lighting, but I'm going to show you a few things. It's really early. It's like 4:45. I slept here last night. He went back to the apartment, so I had the honor of being the first person to actually sleep in his new home. It's not new. It's was built in 1964. Near and dear to my heart. It is such a lovely place. And yeah, there's things that need to be done, but I think he got a really, really good deal. 4-bed, bath and a half, full finished basement. The one side with like the washer dryer, it's finished, but it's not like super duper nice, right? So I slept in probably what's going to be like the study on an air mattress, very comfortable, slept very well, but I am such an early riser. So this is no makeup so far. I've got my little makeup bag here. I'm going to brush my teeth. I've had my coffee, and I'm going to show you just a few cute things about his home that won't out his home, but yet show you some of the character. One of the things I really like about the house is that it's not, mine is very cookie cutter for the late 90s layout wise. This actually has some, I think, really neat features. The doors are original, which is really neat. They've been well cared for. I think the baseboards and some of the crown mold, I don't know if you can see right there, is newer, but just the layout's really, really cool, and the setting is absolutely amazing. So stay tuned. One of the really nice things about this home is it does have original hardwood floors in the entry, in the what would be a dining room, and then in the front room. And I apologize, guys, there's no lights here yet. But obviously, Ben has not moved his furniture yet, so they're in very good shape. These are the only hardwood floors that are usable. The kitchen, and excuse the stove pulled out, is amazing. Huge refrigerator, tons of cabinet space, and a big bar with 3 stools. The range, it's gas range, is an issue. It's very rusted, the door won't shut, etc. So the new range will be delivered today. But for a person who absolutely loves to cook, who has almost as many appliances as his mother, it is a very, very good choice. In the kitchen, this is a pantry, the world's smallest bathroom, the entrance to the basement. Really glad living in Tornado Alley that he has a basement. This was Mom's bedroom last night, but nice big study. And then, guys, I don't know how to turn on the lights. Laugh. Back here, oh, you can still kind of see. Back here is like the family room. It's very large, and it opens onto the deck. Again, guys, I apologize for the weird angle. I didn't bring my ring light, of course. It's just now about 5. So I'll need to wait for daylight. I want to show you some of the landscaping. So I love to garden. Ben is more into like succulents and such, but he speaks Japanese. He's very enamored with Asian culture. Let me just say, there are two beautiful Japanese maples that's made me want one, and some also Asian type bushes, I guess you would say, that are just absolutely lovely. There are hostas and lilies, and instead of mulch, it's rocked, which is really pretty. He also has an above ground pool, which we won't open until the end of May. I also, where my garden is now, had a huge pool, so Ben was accustomed to that growing up. I do have some knowledge about pools, thankfully. And you know what was so really fun yesterday for me? And I need these moments of joy, y'all. Ben is extraordinarily smart and very handy, but he had a lot of questions. You know, this is his first home. These are things maybe he has not considered before that the maintenance department took care of. And we kind of went through thing by thing by thing, like to prioritize. He can prioritize it, but you know, to say this isn't an issue, this is never going to be an issue. Yeah, it's ugly, but it's not an issue. You know, I've had a lot of homes in my life, unfortunately. I will be coming up to help him with the pool because it's a big ordeal to set it up. Yesterday we accomplished so much. We got a stove ordered. They came and measured for carpet, and that is my housewarming gift to him, is the carpet. The whole upstairs is carpet, and then the 2 rooms down here, along with the stove. And he was so appreciative. And, you know, it's really nice to see the respect from your child. You know that you did something right. He's very hardworking. He way overworked me. We went on to Lowe's. He is, you know, getting his yard equipment in order. He's into a certain brand called Eco that's battery operated. You know, we identified all the plants. We did all the things, right? So it was a really fun day. But I am telling you what, by 5 o'clock, I was absolute toast, y'all. I was toast. So we set up the air mattress. I'm not sure if he wants it deflated or not, or even really how to do it. So I'm going to wait until he gets here. He's going to try to sleep in a little bit. The kid is totally, well, he's not a child. This man has totally stressed himself out over things that he needed some knowledge about, and I totally understand that. I get overwhelmed when things break at my house very easily. If it's beyond what I intuitively know how to fix, I can fix a lot of things, but you know, there are certain things that I have to hire done or go to the YouTubes to find out how to do. So I'm going to sign off for now, catch up on some YouTube videos. It's so quiet here. I never realized just how noisy the traffic was in front of my house until, because I do live on a state route, until I slept here last night. And he has half an acre. There's an easement behind, so it's too small like to build a house or anything. And then it's farmland. So we got to see the cows and the horses. He was so excited. It's like the cows are coming. Bless his heart. So he's got plenty of room for gardening, chicken coop. That won't be anything he does right away. He's got a lot of work to do. Just, you know, repair work. He got the gutters cleaned out yesterday. You know, just all the things. And I think once he gets his stuff moved in and kind of settled, he'll be able to prioritize a little bit better some of the things he thought was a problem, not a problem. And that just comes with life and learning and owning homes. I thought I was going to count. Let's see, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I've only owned 6 homes. That's not that many, really, in 63 years. All right, guys. Once the sun is up, I will show you some of the beautiful foliage And then I'm going to link this into another video, but I did want to share a little bit. All right, guys, stay tuned. It is a gorgeous and very cool morning here today. I wanted to share with you, this is the above ground pool, some of the landscaping, and this absolutely stunning Japanese maple. I think I need one of those, don't you? So this is a shed, this hides a wood pile, but back in the back you can see it's just country, and I hear some roosters crowing this morning. So very peaceful, lovely lot. So again, you all, I'm trying not to identify any locations. Another gorgeous Japanese maple, and this beauty with the little flowers is called a cherry plum. And again, the really nice rock landscaping with the borders. In the front of the house, there are 2 burning bushes, which will be a lovely red in the fall. These also have little flowers, lots of bee activity, hosta, and this is quite interesting. This is called a Japanese barberry, and it also, the blooms are closed, but it also, can't get a focus here, blooms beautifully. More hostas, some lilies, and then, sorry guys, you have to look at my feet. I think this is another beautiful part of the landscape. I really wasn't sure what it was, and it is a Siberian dogwood. So it's quite large. It's taller than I am, and I'd say about 6 feet across, but again with the great landscaping and the barrier. I hope you've all enjoyed the little tour of some of the landscaping and some of the internal features. I don't want to show the bedrooms or the basement or anything. Again, I just want to show you a few bits and pieces. I'm one proud mama. All right, guys, let's get into something else. It may be filmed on a different day, so I may change clothes. Well, another day. Y'all, we've been having so much rain here. My plan was to go to the garden center. Well, it is, I forget what time it is, but it's like 6:30 right now. And it is supposed to start raining around 8 and rain all day. So not a good day to go to the garden center. I just don't, a lot of it is outdoors. I just don't want to get wet, get soaking wet anyway. So it looks like rain today and tomorrow, but perhaps Wednesday will be good. So this is the Tuesday video. Today is Monday. So I thought, well, what can I do for the second part of my video? My garden is nothing to write home about. Just saying. But let me show you a few things that are doing well around my property, and then we'll close for the day. So my lettuce is doing very well. These are a couple of the cherry tomatoes that I needed a spot to put, so I put them here. I'll probably leave them there. Back here is my stevia, which I purchased. This is from seed, and all of my radishes are from seed. So I really love having the veggie pod. It's 4 foot by 4 foot, has a cover, which is back here. The thing I don't like about it is the squirrels like to bury nuts in it. But you know, that can be the case anywhere you go. Over here, I am amazed. This is, oh, that tea that you drink that makes you sleepy. I forget what it's called. And I never planted it here, so it carried over from here. It's super invasive. Even when you pull it up, it continues to grow. So it'll come to me. Not calendula, chamomile. That's what it is. Oh my word. I have a little bit of rosemary here. And then let's take a look in the big garden, and I'll show you what the wabbits have been doing. So this is cabbage. This is broccoli. These tomatoes look great. These do not look great. I don't know whether my seedlings got diseased, but they all look very pale compared to the ones I purchased. I purchased these 3 yellow tomatoes, and you see there's one missing here. That's like every day, more come up missing. So I'm probably going to go ahead and purchase tomatoes. I took a look in my long-term pantry, and guys, I just really don't need to preserve that many tomatoes. Over here, we have a nice big hole, but these are beets and some turnips, and unfortunately, none of the seed for the other two things came up. But, you know, guys, that can be just sort of how it is. My peppers look great. I have peppers all along here. But as you see, many tomatoes are missing. They've just been eaten. And again, now this one's starting to kind of come out of it. So I'm not going to purchase like 800 tomato plants, but I am going to purchase some. And finally, guys, my strawberry popcorn came up. I think it just needed a really good rain, so I have 3 rows of it, so I'm happy about that. I have a sweet pepper here and here, and as you see, the rabbits find them quite tasty. I don't know, y'all. Some of my flowers are coming up. I need to weed, obviously. So we have snapdragons. That's a snapdragon, I forget what that is. Some lavender, lots of grass in that bed. And then over here, some onion and garlic. So things aren't doing horrible, but it's not, usually my garden looks much better than this. It's a little bit embarrassing. So everywhere I look, I need to weed. I have a lovely tree that always grows up through the deck. But these purple flowers are called allium, or some people call them bachelor buttons. And they have multiplied like crazy. And this is a weed that I need to pull. And of course, lilies and hostas. And so the girls do walk through this all the time and just walk right over it. But I've really enjoyed seeing the allium multiply. Front here, as you notice, I have a lot of allium and a beautiful, beautiful bleeding heart. It's already, you know, past its blooming. Some irises, some more allium, but y'all look at the clematis. It is just absolutely gorgeous. So I have a lot of this and a lot of that in here, and of course I definitely need to do some weeding. Over here, I get a lot of questions about what on earth those little teepees are. And those are actually daffodils that I rubber band down so that all the nutrition from the leaves can go back into the bulb and they multiply. So roses are starting to take off here. I actually have a few buds, so happy about that. And again, weeding is needed everywhere. Now, it may be too early. I don't know if you can see real well over here, but I did want to show you, you know, my wood used to come up to the grass line here, and I had all those removed. And by golly, look at all the allium. And that is just accidental transfer. So I was super happy about that. I had a lot of daffodils in there as well. Hope y'all enjoyed seeing pieces and parts of my son's new home and a little bit of an update on the garden. I know this wasn't the most enlightening video you've probably ever watched. However, stay tuned because I have a lot of things coming up. I'm just kind of bound by the weather, so there will be gardening videos. And guess what, guys? I talked to the chicken place yesterday, and they said that they will be sending my new girly girls within the next couple of weeks. So I will be going back to my sons. So I sent them those dates to not send, but they'll let me know when they're going to be shipped, won't they? Won't they, girly girl? And I know my grass needs mowed, but it's been so wet, my yard people can't mow it. So the girls know it's about to rain because they're all hanging close to the run. And they did fine with their chicken sitter while I was gone. I wasn't really worried, but I was afraid they'd be mad at me when I got home. They weren't. They're like, hey, Mom, we got treats while you were gone. It was okay. So, all right, guys, Don't forget, if you would please do me the favor of smashing the like button. Drop me a comment below. How are your gardens doing? Are you also getting all the rain? Miss Gay over at Apron Strings got 22 inches. So I texted her yesterday and said, how's the Ark building coming? But her garden looks amazing. So guys, go over and give her a watch. She is a lovely Christian lady that I really enjoy. All right, guys, I will talk to you again on Saturday. But until then, be well, be healthy, be blessed, and take care.